saved the day. Crash landings routinely happens.
Fighting out of the blue corner, Miguel. And his opponents, fighting out of the red corner, Ricky, the Hitman Hatton.
All right, remember, protect yourselves at all times. No headbutts, no low blows. All right?
Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Cotto likes to get right to that belt line and get right to the inside of his opponent. His opponent won't shy away from that type of a fight.
No, his opponent is going to make him pay a price on the way in, or at least try to do that.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Ricky Hatton. Parries that punch intended for the head. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Right on the mark, double jab. Ricky Hatton's now got to deal with swelling. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Hatton. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Nice job on the inside right there, just creating some space. Hey, have it your way.
Don't stay in one spot, circle.
Is Hatton flawed defensively?
Yeah, a little bit. You know where he's flawed a little bit is, first of all, offensively. I know that sounds crazy, but it mixes in with the defense because part of his defense is offense. He doesn't consistently work or fight when he gets inside. He gives you a little bit of a break, and sometimes he reaches in a little bit. He gives you about a 2-foot distance where you can catch him as he's reaching.
A lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Here we go, round 2 is underway. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Keep moving.
Off the mark there. How about that exchange? Not able to land the headshot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Blocks away that headshot. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Ricky Hatton. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Blocks the headshot. What about with Miguel Cotto that he gives his opponents the sense that he's not going anywhere at all?
Because he wants time. He's a guy that loves time because it serves him to his real forte, going to the body. And when you go to the body, it's like putting money in the bank. You want time to get interest.
Look at him put his punches together. Good block by Ricky Hatton. Cotto's putting on a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story. And round number 3 is underway. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Ricky Hatton's now in a position where he may not even realize it, but the eye is getting worse. Still, he fights on.
He behaves like a fighter. And that's the greatest asset you have. It's not your jab, it's not your hook, it's not your power, it's not your footwork. It's your ability to behave like a fighter when you have to. He's doing that right now.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good defense, just covering up down low. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and he counters right back downstairs. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Throws a counter punch there. Cotto's strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his feet.
Wow! Ricky Hatton's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. And a sharp counter punch by Hatton. Unable to land that shot. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Miguel Cotto is starting to show some swelling. His corner should ice that down. Ricky Hatton's got a real problem, and he knows it, because that eye is worsening, and if it seals all the way shut, if it's swollen that badly, we could see a stoppage in this fight.
Yes, we can. And right now, what should be seen is the corner of his opponent should see that advantage. And a fighter needs to see that advantage and be told that. And move to the right place. Move to the side and throw the kind of punches that can take advantage of that eye being closed.
Here we go with the fourth round. Cotto's coming off of his stool, ready for this round, knowing exactly what his cornermen were trying to get across to him, and that is, hey, you can do it right here. This fight is there for the taking. He had his opponent hurt badly in that last round.
Yeah, you spent 3 minutes of the last round hurting him. He's only had 1 minute to get better. You know what? Do the math. Go out there and subtract this guy.
Holy cow! Ricky Hatton's in bad shape. Ricky Hatton blocks that punch. Both men trading hooks. Cotto's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Cotto had his super fight in 2008 against Antonio Margarito, and unfortunately for him, suffering his first loss, and maybe he found out a little something about himself.
Well, one thing he found out was that you can't take every punch. No matter how good your chin is, there's somebody else out there that can dent it. Also, he moved up in weight.
Ricky Hatton showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Ricky Hatton. Cotto's doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control. He's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing? Oh! Ricky Hatton's been stunned. Oh, Ricky Hatton got hurt there, and now he's tying up.
He's not used to this. He used to be on the other end of this equation where he's the one doing the hurt. Right now, he's going to have to figure out
Oh, Ricky Hatton's down on the canvas. How will he recover from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hatton able to rise up to his feet. But what does the immediate future hold for him?
Well, he only has a couple seconds to...
And for the second time tonight, he goes down. Ricky Hatton find a way. He went down and now beating the count and looking to continue and survive.
Well, I think a lot of us wanted to find out what would happen when this moment came, if it did come. Right now, Hatton wants to find out too.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Both men digging in with uppercuts. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Holy cow! He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? The ref stops the fight. Miguel Cotto's gonna have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached, his opponent out. He's the victor. Miguel Cotto's your winner by impressive knockout victory.
And he did it just the way he had to. Stayed on the outside and used those quick hands all night.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.
That's my thing before the spring that's all year. Put fear in the wannabe rapper turn actor. He wanna act tough, I hit him with the clap.